Okay. Hi, welcome everybody to the core class. It's usually Monday at 6 o'clock. We are going to do a 40-minute core class. I do need to let you all know that I am injured still on my ribs, so there will be times when certain asanas or poses are not available to me for me to help. At that time, I will just be cueing at different times. So let's go ahead and start out an easy seated pose or Sukhasana. Bring our hands to our knees and just take a deep breath and close our eyes. Begin to ground and just center ourselves. Take in a deep breath through our nose and exhale a great deep cleansing breath through our mouth. Breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. One more time. And while we're sitting here in meditation, take just a moment to think about what your intention is for this class. It might just be getting through a 40-minute class. It may be that there's a certain asana or certain part of your body that you're wanting to work with. Or it may just be to have some peace with everything that's going on. I think peace may be something that would be a great intention. So take just a moment to focus your energy on that. Okay, let's begin by gently opening your eyes and allowing your shoulders to come up just for a moment and relax down. Taking your left ear to your shoulder, allowing your neck to stretch as you inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, come to center and allow your chin to drop, feeling the stretch in the back of your neck as you inhale and exhale. As you exhale, come back up and allow your ear to fall to the right side. Inhaling and exhaling again, coming to center. Let's go ahead and continue that breathing pattern and go over to your left shoulder and look over as much as possible. With your next breath sequence, come to center and then go to the right, please. Let's come to center and let's do some rolls of our shoulders, maybe 4 or 5 times just forward, getting all the tension out. And let's reverse back 5 times. Let's begin with the lateral flexion. Let's put our left hand on the mat. Take your right arm up and lean over as much as possible, trying to keep your arm straight. If you would like more of a stretch with your neck, looking up to your hands. If you would like more of a stretch, allowing yourself to come down on your arm. Come back up, center, and go to the other side. You may notice that one side's a little tighter than the other. Sometimes this is where we sit at desk. Taking our breath sequence again. Let's do just a little flow back and forth. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Now let's come to the center and let's take our right arm to our left knee and our left arm back and just do a gentle spinal twist, looking over our left shoulder. Breathing in and out. That's kind of hard to do in a twist. We'll come to center and go to the other side. That feels really good. Let's do that one more time. And to the other side. Seeing if you can go just a little bit further each time. Let's come to center and do a few cat-cows, but allowing ourselves in this class to really focus on our core. This part of our body makes our back weak or strong. So focusing here, not your legs or your arms. So this is a little bit different of a cat-cow. You go inward in your core and allow yourself to swoop back. Sit up and push forward. Breathe in and swoop back into seated cat. Sit up and push forward into seating cow, exhaling as you go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We have an actual cat with us. Sometimes they like to do yoga. Let's come to a still position. And let's put our feet into staff position. Let's allow ourselves to bounce our knees and our legs just a little bit. We've been sitting throughout the day. And let's do some twist rotations with our spine while we are straight. Let's go the other direction. Now let's move into cobbler's pose and make that a little bit wider. Allowing our shoulders to go forward. Again, holding our core, using it. And let's go the other direction. Let's take our legs out, separate as far as we can. Let's do a toe touch, nose to knee, or nose to wherever it is in the air here. Remember to honor our bodies. Each person is at a different level and different path. Remember to keep your toes pointed forward. If you can touch them, that is good. Taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, come just a little bit further. Let's walk ourselves back up, and let's go to the other leg. You may notice one leg is more available than the other, and that is fine. That is just natural. I think we're all going to be a little bit stiff after this isolation. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and go just a little further. Let's go to center and walk our hands out. Breathing in and exhaling. And walk ourselves back up. Let's go into deer pose. Allowing our legs really to relax. Do a twist and go forward. Walk ourselves back up. Take the legs to triangle and then go to the other side. Breathing, gently pushing yourself back up, taking your legs to center, and then coming vertical on your mat. While you are here with your legs folded, allow your hands to go forward and gently release your back one vertebrae at a time to the mat. Oh. Again, as I said, my ribs are damaged, so I may be doing some different calls at different times. So this is a standard bridge pose. We are going to take our feet back to our hips as much as possible. Inhale, raise up, and hold your breath in and hold yourself there. Focusing on the core and on your glutes. As you let yourself go, exhale as well. Push your hips into the mat a little bit, cause a little bit of a curve. Inhale, and let's go back up again. Noticing balancing. Let's go back down. Arch. Go back up. Feeling here and here. Decreasing your spine and exhaling. Let's do 2 more of these. Up. Hold. Exhale. Go down. Arch. Breathe in. Come back. You notice my hands are not what's holding me up. It's my core. Decrease. Exhale. Now let's add our arms to this. We're going to have our arms above our head, reaching as far as we can. Taking our feet back any further if we can. As we inhale, take our arms down, raise our hips up. Kind of keep your hands off the floor so they're not balancing you. Allowing your core, your back, and your hips to do the balancing. Exhale, go back up with your arms, down with your hips. Inhale up, arms down. Exhale, arms up, hips down. Let's do this 8 more times. Up, down, up with the arms, down with the arms, up with the arms, down with the arms. Our final one, and then rest. Hips down, arms down. Let's take our right leg and extend it on the mat. And allow our foot to come up. And let's do some foot exercises. We're going to point with our foot up and down. Just point up to the ceiling, back to your body. Now let's do some small circles with your ankle. Now let's go the other direction. And let's stop. Let's take this leg, allow it to go down, and then up, and then down, and up, down, up, 4, 5. Remember, breath in and out. 8, 9, 10. Let's allow this leg to go out to the side, keeping our hips flat on the ground, allowing your core, your stomach, to hold your leg up. Let's come back to center. Let's lower the left leg, extend the right leg, and twist to the other side. Go back to center. Straighten our legs and just rest there for a moment and feel the difference. Let's bring our legs back up for comfort of our lower back. Let's stretch our left leg out, bring it upwards, and do a point up and down. Let's do some small circles with the ankle. And let's go the opposite way. Remember to honor your body in all that you do. So let's begin going up, exhaling, exhale, inhale down, exhale up. Continue that pattern. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's allow this leg to go out to the side, allowing your core to hold it as much as possible. Let's come to center. Straighten out your right leg, raise your left, and come over to the side. Come to the center and come back up. Let's take a moment for just a second to catch our breaths. Let's extend our legs. Let's raise both and do some butterfly kicks, little kicks. Let's release. Exhale. Inhale, kick. Release. Whew, that was a little rough, wasn't it? Let's do it one more time. Inhale, raise up, and little butterfly kicks. Let's go back down. Let's bring our knees back up. Let's put our right foot on top of the knee of the left leg. And let's, if possible, if available, I cannot do this with my ribs, raise yourself up and allow your elbow to touch your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back, relax, allow your leg to come back down. Take just a moment, breathe in, bring your left leg up and put on your right knee. Take your right elbow, your right hand behind your head, begin to raise your right elbow to your left knee. Again, it's not available for me. Let's go 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's allow just a break for a moment to get some water. Let's allow ourselves to go back down again if we can. Arms out. Allowing ourselves to go down slowly. And bringing our feet up. This next one again may not be available for me during the whole time, but I want you to bring your knees up to your chest. Rock back and forth on your lower back. Let's raise our legs up and do baby gazing pose where you reach forward like a baby does with their feet. Bringing your back up off the ground as much as possible. Keeping your feet up in the air. Come back down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's go into happy baby pose. Begin to rock back and forth. Breathing in and out. Don't forget to breathe. Such a simple process, but sometimes we hold our breaths and we're not even aware of it. Let's bring our feet back to our knees to our chest. Bring them to the mat. And let's roll over to the left side. We are going to begin our scissors. It is up to you if you want to have yourself up. If you want to have yourself down to the ground, that is fine. Just make sure that you are straight. Your hip bones are not pushed into the ground too much, and we will begin. 1, 2, bring your leg up as far as you can go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's stop. Let's put this knee over this leg, and let's raise the lower leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's bring our legs back and do a little kick here from this side. Back, back, back. 2 more times. Let's roll over to our back again. Let's bring our knees in, and let's just kind of bicycle our legs up in the air. Let's reverse. Let's come down and then go back on your right side. This is the ribs that I have hurt, so I'm going to be very gentle. Ooh. Okay. Let's allow our body to be straight. Making sure our core is what's holding us up, not our hands. So we take in a deep breath, raise our legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Bring that leg in front of the other and begin to raise the lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten out the top leg, and let's do some little butterfly kicks. Okay, when you have a chance, roll over to your stomach and go into crocodile pose for just a moment. Feeling the prana going through your body. Feeling the stretch along your ribs, and your back, and your hip. Let's take a breath. Let's bring ourselves up to Sphinx pose. This is a really good pose to help with your lower back and your stomach. So keeping your feet and legs together, your arms at a 90-degree angle just near your chest. Bringing yourself up, looking forward, doing whatever arch in the back as far as you can stretch your back. Let's stay there for 5 breaths. Remember, we're focusing on core, so really stretch that stomach and back. Let's relax. Let's breathe once and go back up to Sphinx again. Let's take a breath, come down, take our hands up to our side, and go up into big cobra. Looking forward and allowing yourself to come back down. Going back into crocodile pose for just a few moments. Let's raise back. Let's take both hands forward. Reach as far as we can, and let's take both feet backwards. Let's raise our right arm up and stretch as far as we can. Let's release. Let's raise our left arm, stretch, and release. Let's take our right leg, stretch, and release. And our left leg, stretch, and release. Let's take a breath, allow ourselves to go back to crocodile pose for a moment. Let's come back out. Let's raise our right arm and our left leg. Let's do a little balancing. Using the core to balance and release. Take a deep breath, exhale, left arm up, right leg out. Release, exhale. Let's do that one more time. Right leg, or left leg out, right arm out. Release. Right leg out, left arm out. Release. Let's go into Superman. Let's release. Breathe, exhale, and one more time. Release. And let's go into half locust. Arms to your side, head up, chest up as far as possible, legs together. Let's move our hands to the side and go into tabletop for just a moment. Move our knees upwards and go into child's pose for just a few moments to allow our back to if available, come up to your knees in hero's pose. Come back to tabletop. Turn your toes in. Push forward into downward facing dog. Walk your dog, walk your feet. And when it's available, walk your hands back. Slide your feet forward, whichever one works for you. Allow yourself to stay into a forward fold for just a few moments. Let's come up to a half forward fold with our back straight, hands on our knees. Let's go ahead and dip our knees, take our hands, swoop upwards, do a back bend. Hold yourself, and let's come into mountain pose for just a few moments. Remember to check our bandhas, making sure that our points in our feet are together. That are these little pads here. Oops, I got dizzy, I'm sorry. Use your pads to lock in and stand in mountain. You can have your hands to the side, hands in prayer center. Make sure you're pulling your core in. You're standing straight, your shoulders are back. Look at your adjustment, feel your body. Feel yourself becoming taller in mountain pose. This is probably one of my favorite poses because to me, it's a lot of strength. Let's come back to prayer hands. I want you to swoop down and come into chair. Now, a lot of times we work chair here and our glutes, but I want you to really focus here on your core. Trying to sit as far as you can, your arms up as straight as possible, your feet, your bandhas into the ground to balance. And if you wish, we can do a rocking chair. Really pushing in and out on your core. Come to still. Come upwards. Let's come back to facing the front of our mat. Let's take our hands up, back bend, forward fold, and walk yourself or move into your plank. Oh, ribs. Oh. Let's plank for just a few seconds. If you cannot, make modifications to where your knees are on the ground, whichever one is going to honor your body. Today, my knees are on the ground for my ribs. Allow yourself to go down. Take a deep breath and come back up into a plank again. Allow yourself to come down. Let's do knees, chest, and chin. And come up into baby cobra. Remember to keep your hands off the ground and reach forward. Let's go back down. Let's go into tabletop and back to hero's pose. Allowing yourself to come into your center here. Let's come to easy seated pose again. And let's work some more on the core from this point. Let's practice some pranayama or breathing techniques to slow down our practice for the today and to really focus on our core. So if you'll take your hands and put one on your lower stomach and one on your chest, we are going to do some 3-part breathing and some belly breaths. So what I want you to do is take a deep breath in and exhale your lower stomach, almost like a Buddha belly. It seems contradictory according to our society because we're told to always suck our stomach in. But this right here gives us our best breath and really works our core muscles. So let's go in. Let's breathe again. Bring it up to the chest. Let's breathe again. Bring it up to your throat. Hold it for a moment. Exhale to your chest. Exhale to your stomach. And exhale all the way. You see how that's done? Let's try it again. Breathe into our stomach really deep. Let's breathe into our chest. And let's breathe into our upper chest or throat. Release to your chest. Release to your stomach. And release all. I'm going to allow you to do that 2 more times on your own. So stomach, chest, and throat. And exhale the same way. So 1 time. And then 2 times. Let's allow our hands to come to our knees. And notice how much deeper our breathing is. A lot of times we breathe through our back. That's more like Desicar breathing, where you breathe into the back of your lungs. Or we don't even breathe really fully at all. And this, you should be able to release toxins. Bring your breath back to a normal pattern. And let's close our eyes for just a moment. Focusing back on our intention at the beginning of the class. Your intention may have stayed the same. You may have met your intention. Or while you were in different poses, you may have set different intentions for what your body needed at that time. So let's just spend a few moments thinking about that. Focusing on how well we did today, how even getting on the mat at some points is a triumph. Let's take a moment and just feel ourselves grounding into our mat. Feeling the pranayama, the prana or the energy going through our stomach and our body. Really focusing on the energy. We're all energy. Each thing, each interaction, each person that we interact with affects our energy. Being wise in who we interact with and who we share our energy with is also a part of yoga, is also part of our lifestyle. And how we interact with others as well. The prana or energy that we share with them. So as we go out into the world the next few days, or maybe stay at home as many of us are, just remember as we share this prana or this energy that you're feeling, that's empowering you, that is giving you peace. Be careful, be wise in who you share your energy with. Make choices in our actions and our reactions, especially in a world right now where there's fear and a little bit of chaos. Take time to come to your mat. Pull yourself in and feel the energy. Feel the prana. As we bring our hands to heart center, I want to thank each of you for sharing your time with me, allowing me to share my practice with you. And let's take one deep breath as we say namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you very much and have a blessed day.